Do another yell so that he can. He mixes them up. It's like 8 seconds off. I'm like, so how was your day? That'd be funny, I think, guys.
All right, anyways. So, welcome back to the Winky Squid
Hey, everybody,
podcast.
welcome back to the Winky Squid.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Winky Squid
Levi's
podcast.
here.
I'm here again.
Isaac, do you want to finish your
I
intro?
have arrived.
Finish our intro?
No, you said welcome back to the Winky Squid. I don't know why you stopped.
Well, it's because you interrupted him.
Stop. That's not even true.
Stop.
That's
Anyways,
not-
welcome
not
back.
even true.
So, today we're going to
Welcome
be
back.
talking. We're going to be
Welcome
asking
back.
questions. We're talking to John today. Going to get personal.
Yeah.
Real
we're gonna
personal.
get deep
We're going to get
and
intimate.
personal. And
No
intimate.
questions are off the table.
We're going to have some
John,
fun.
how big is your fingers?
I don't know, like this big.
That's pretty big.
That's pretty
That's
big.
nice.
That's pretty big.
But first, I want to know about your guys' weeks. How was your week, Levi?
Good. I worked. I hung it out with Keenan.
Is
Did
that
I know
all?
that guy?
I slept in your house every
How
day.
could you?
Does John know you slept in his house?
No,
I do now. Well, why didn't you come visit me at night?
I did.
Oh, all right, Benea, how was your week?
It's pretty good. Spent a lot of money.
Is that it?
I don't
Dude,
like spending money.
feel that.
I also
But,
spent a
like,
lot of money. It was
spent a
There
bad.
was
lot
sales
of
and crap.
freaking
I've spent a
money.
lot of money over like the past month, especially on like Christmas gifts.
I spent a lot of money on
Aw,
food.
And on
I spent a
myself.
lot of
By the
money
way,
on
John, what do you want for
food.
Christmas?
Freaking
I don't know.
crap.
Food?
Answer.
You buy food?
You said no questions off the table.
Not yet, but the Lego Death Star.
I've spent a lot of money on my
No.
friends and fuel.
Yeah.
Driving my
Same.
friends
Oh my
back and forth to Three
Facts.
Forks.
Fuel
I
is
have-
so
I have-
expensive.
I have a
It's not
lot
that
of
bad.
gassed miles.
Well, when you drive as much as we do, it is.
When you
Well,
drive like
when
a
your
normal-
work is an hour away and you kind of have to go there and back, it is
That's
a lot.
rough.
that's
though.
like almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Almost.
I
yeah.
use so much fuel on the weekends,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
like a frick ton.
I kind of just
It's like,
stay
and
home
every
on the
time I fill up,
weekends.
I'm just like, let's drive everywhere.
I know, right?
I feel that. I'm like, dude, let's drive fast and hard.
Right?
now. I got a full tank. Let's go. And then you're like half a tank.
Yeah, then you like have a tank after a 30-mile trip.
No,
and you're
I
like,
filled up on Friday and I'm almost down to
what?
half a tank.
I know. I
Because
filled
of
up.
this weekend, when we were driving back to Three Forks over and over, that took so much.
Yeah, because we went there twice, didn't we?
Yeah, we went back and forth like twice. Yeah,
Back and
so
forth
we went
twice. So we went there and went
4
back.
times round trip. Like we drove the
That's a long
And
time.
we drove around town a lot too.
exactly,
It's a lot of driving.
and we didn't use the best fuel economy on the interstate.
Nope.
Do you want to tell us more about that, Isaac?
No, they
Um,
went exactly the speed limit.
No more, no less.
Yeah, 85.
We only.
That's not the speed limit.
Well, that's what I go because the speed limit's 80, so I go 85.
Yeah, you can go. So I heard if you can go 7 over, and this was straight from a highway patrolman, but this is from Southern Highway Patrolman, so it's different.
Mhm.
You can go 7 over, and you probably will be fine unless the highway patrolman is just a jerk. When you
Yeah.
go over that, most of them are going to give you a ticket. But at the same time,
Give you
in
a ticket?
Montana, they don't care nearly as much.
I've heard you can
Montana,
go up to
I
5
always
over and
felt
they won't
like
care.
if you go 10 over, you'll get pulled over, but you probably won't get a ticket unless something else is up.
So I would
Yeah.
just say 5 over is probably the
Yeah,
max.
that's usually
So
what
just
I do.
live your life and go 40 over.
Driving advice with the boys.
Now there's certain roads
Driving
I'll go
advice
like
with
15
children.
over because the speed limit's like 35 where it should be 60.
Oh, that one road in town that goes to 25 from 40.
Yeah, it's very
There's
annoying.
Don't
there's
like
this
that.
road
Oh,
that
yeah.
drives by the airport and the speed limit's 35 and the speed limit needs to be like at least 50 because
Yeah.
it's so freaking slow driving
It's
on
a
that
big
road.
road.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really irritating.
It's nice when there's that curve though, and you're going fast into it, and you feel the curve. It's like,
Oh, but if you go down the
No.
road farther, it curves again. And
Guys, I don't know
but
what
when
you're
you
talking
get
about.
down
We only
farther-
ever go the speed limit
Hey,
ever.
when you get down
Oh.
farther, though, the
Hey.
speed limit rises back up to 70.
Yeah.
You got some nice corners.
oh, nice
Now, you know
corners.
that road that you take to get to Cameron Bridge from your house? Like
No.
you turn right by that where the golf area is in Fort
Yeah,
Worth?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that road.
That road's fun.
That road is so fun to drive.
The work road.
I drive it
I
3 times
love
a week.
driving that
I mean,
road.
technically 6 times a week because I drive it there and back. So.
I drove that when I took your sister to youth group. I drove that road. It's so freaking fun in that car.
It's not river. It's the one. It's before. Well, you
Yeah, I'm
continue
trying to-
instead of turning.
Okay, yeah.
It's the one that goes by the golf. So like when the
That
golfing
goes by
course
the
coming
golf
up,
course?
you turn at the golf course.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
that
yeah,
road.
yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
river?
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
river.
Oh, I like going straight and then turning right when it's 65 and going by everyone's house, and it's like 65 around these big
Oh,
corners.
yeah, that's nice.
That's a nice one. And there's also a gravel
The
road
speed
back
limit
there.
on River
Yeah.
Road is only 45, but So you have to go a little above that if you want to actually have fun.
Yeah,
we
I'll
usually go
50
about
sometimes.
45 is the
I
speed.
mean,
We
I
only-
go
I
45.
go
Remember, we
50
only
on
ever
it,
go the
but-
speed limit, boys.
What's
I've
speeding?
I go
never gone
5
above
over.
the speed limit.
5 over is usually my
I usually go 10
Same.
under the speed limit, actually, just to be safe.
just to be safe and
That's
to watch
that's
kids.
a hazard, dude. Don't do that. No. That's even worse.
Speed limits in schools should be 80 so that pedophiles
Yeah, that way
can't stare at
pedophiles can't
kids.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Save the
Canon.
children.
Canon.
Canon. No, don't.
I thought we
Okay.
weren't supposed to fist bump Levi.
Oh,
Hey,
my
wait
bad.
a second.
Not canon.
That's racist.
That's racist? Is
That's
canon now?
racist.
We can fist bump Levi now.
If you're viewing this
Canon.
and you don't know, we usually say things canon.
And
Like
then-
that's canon, and we usually do it about the
We've
poopy
never
man.
done this ever.
we
This
did
is
it
We've
a
been
lie.
doing
So
this
this
for
is
a
the
while.
first time we've done it with Levi.
Yeah.
We started it with the Poopy Man one. Go back and watch the Poopy
John's
Man
gonna
episode.
be.
I really
John's
like
gonna
that
feed me his
episode.
pizza. Canon.
But I feel like
Not
a lot of people.
I think we're getting off
didn't like
track.
the Poopy
I
Man
think we
episode.
need to continue with.
yeah, we got to get back on our questions.
Isaac, how was your week?
Isaac, you've basically told us about your week,
You
but
told us how
anything
driving
else?
was.
I
but
told us how I spent a lot of money.
how was your work?
how much
week
money
was
did you
like-
spend exactly?
Precise
To the
amount.
penny.
What is your
This
bank credit
weekend
card
alone?
number?
I think I probably spent over 100 on fuel, food,
Oh,
and everything.
Wow, that's nice.
So
No, it sucks.
My bad.
So just like, do you use your credit card for all that or your debit card?
I use my.
What's your social security number?
What's your credit card number?
My
Just
social
what's your
security
address?
is 439 set. No,
Excuse me?
What are the
Imagine
numbers on
it
the
is.
back of your credit
No,
card?
it's maybe it is the first. Three.
What's your mother's maiden
I want to
name?
compare.
What is your first pet?
My first pet was a dog.
What was its name?
Well,
Avery.
actually, my first
Wait,
pet
no,
I
not
remember
Avery.
having, besides like fish and crap, was our cat. His name was Pancake.
Who's your
Dude,
favorite teacher?
I had 2 fish. And I also had
Who was
2
your least
snakes.
favorite teacher?
My mom and my favorite teacher was my mom.
Oh, nice.
Got him.
God. I was a teacher's pet, so
Roasted.
Ooh.
You're saying your least favorite teacher was your mom?
yeah.
That's
Sad.
so
Sexist.
Everyone look at the camera.
Sad.
Sad moment. All right. Anyways, my week. I don't know. Work is work.
You've
Work
been taking
is
days
work.
off though.
I took days off for Thanksgiving, but
I thought you took other days off though.
I took
Maybe
a day
was
off while
incorrect.
Saya was here. But other
Oh
than
yeah,
that,
Thanksgiving happened.
It did happen. We did fun things like eat a lot of food and shoot at guns.
that was fun. I wish I
Nice.
could have stayed longer.
I
My
wish you
parents
could
made
have
me
stayed
go
longer
home.
too.
Because you had to do more.
I shot your
Thanksgiving.
gun and then I made it and then I messed up part of it because my sleeve got caught in it when
Yeah.
I
It's your
cocked it
a
the first
ding-ding.
time. So I had to like figure out and then it was like and then you had to fix it and then I shot it.
Yes.
Your
Which
sleeve
was-
got caught in the slide of the
Yeah,
barrel?
yeah.
he's a
my
ding-ding.
sleeve got caught in the slide. Just like uh oh. So I had
That's
to
kind
like
of funny.
pull it back a little bit and then it ejected a bullet and I was like, oh no.
Did you shoot my dad's
pretty cool.
AK?
I've shot it before, but I
The
didn't
AK
shoot
is
it,
really
but
nice. I love
I
that
like
gun.
shooting
AKs
the
are
AK.
very
I
nice.
liked shooting the 12 gauge.
12 gauge is fun too.
It was fun shooting the targets and just watching them go ping.
Yeah.
I
But they
loved
ha-
it when they pulled out the pump or not the pump, the little what was that thing? It sounded like a pea shooter. It's like
Oh yeah, the 22. The 22 that you there was like the Red Riding
Oh,
BB
yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
Like that.
The
thing is so tiny.
Pump back, not pump action.
No, it was the.
Oh, what is that called?
Oh my goodness! It's
Dang.
just slipping my mind.
I know, me too. I
That thing
can't.
that
Yeah, the out things like that.
The lever action.
Yeah, lever. I think that's what is that.
It's lever.
Okay, but yeah, and Trey had one of those. He had a over 100-year-old shotgun. I think it was a.
Yeah, him and Tyler both have those.
Yeah, I think it was a 16 gauge.
It's a 16 gauge shotgun, single shot.
It's
Nice.
nice. I like
It was-
that.
I
gun.
wanted
was
to shoot
interesting.
those, but I didn't get to.
I liked it a lot.
I like
was-
shooting
it was
the
pretty
9 mil
nice.
though.
It was yes. My Beretta is pretty fun.
That was fun because I haven't. That was the first time I've shot a pistol for a long time.
Yeah.
The first time I shot a pistol, I was still really little, so that had like a crap ton of recoil. But yeah, shooting that one because I like shot it a couple times. I was like, oh, I've done it. And I was like, bam, 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 and then yeah, it's pretty fun. I don't think I really aimed for anything. I just kind of shot it.
Yeah.
Leave a comment about how your Thanksgiving went.
That's how ours went.
Well, I hope that
Mine was
everyone's
very
Thanksgivings
overwhelming,
was
though.
outside.
I hope
and
everyone
followed
had.
all the COVID protocols.
Social
I hope
distanced and-
everyone had at least 50 people there.
The saddest
Eating
part
30
about
different
my
turkeys.
Thanksgiving is the whole night I was waiting to go
That's
shoot,
almost
and then as soon
a
as we
turkey
started
for every
shooting, I
turkey.
had to leave,
That is a bummer.
and it was very overwhelming until we went outside.
Yeah, there's a lot of people there.
There was a large amount.
All,
of
obviously, all social
people.
distracting and wearing
Also,
masks.
yeah,
Obviously.
yeah.
And
Duh.
none of us
Everyone.
are in the same room right
we
now.
were all wearing large amount of clothing on our face.
Oh,
Obviously.
I was like, what the frick?
Wait,
We're-
are you
we're-
staying warm? Is the heater broken? Like,
We're all in this room right now, but at different times, and we all have masks
you
so
can't
this
tell
is
the
open air.
unediting.
It's
Right.
very
We're all in different
very
rooms,
well
actually.
edited.
Well, we're all in the same
Benet
room,
here
just
is a
recorded at
professional
different
actor.
times.
My hand's not actually touching his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Like
just
if you watch this
right there.
This right here is gonna take me about 3 hours of editing.
Dang, that was sick.
That was pretty impressive.
For those of you on
Gosh dang
Spotify, he just touched, quote unquote,
I
Isaac's
patted
head.
Isaac in the head like a little doggy.
Yeah.
This probably takes editing.
No.
John,
The
so
hold on. The first time I shot a pistol, it was a revolver. And it was like a big revolver. I think I was like 9 or 10.
I want to shoot a Desert Eagle.
They're.
I've shot a Desert Eagle before.
I think I've shot one before. I heard that they're super inaccurate.
Sounds like a
Honestly,
endangered
it's because they're
species.
very large caliber and their kickback is very intense.
I want to shoot a 50 cal.
That's it's the same thing.
I know.
So yeah, it's not the most accurate of guns.
But it's fun.
But so I was shooting this revolver. I wasn't shooting. I was holding it and ready to shoot. And I was in this like this pit. It's like a place where you can shoot guns and stuff. And my dad was there. He's like, "Here, I'll hold it with you." So he put his arms over and he held the gun too. And I shot, and the gun went like this, and it almost hit me in the head, even with my dad holding it. And I was like, "Oh shoot!" And I was like, "Okay, I'm not going to shoot this
So was
anymore."
it a big pistol or?
It was a big old revolver. I'm not sure if my dad has it anymore.
I shot a 45 Colt revolver, which is very fun. When I was like 12, and I almost had the same experience. It's kind of, it surprises you when you first shoot a large
right?
caliber revolver.
It's
or
jumpy.
any
It's
pistol.
like woo.
Yeah, it does a little.
Just like putting it on a table and like move the thing and it'll go boop, and it'll jump
Yeah.
out of there.
Only revolver I've shot was a little 22 revolver that was Tyler's.
Those are so fun. 22s
They're
are
fun, but like it's almost not as satisfying. Like
It's
I
not as
want,
satisfying,
I
but
want a
it's
big
fun.
kickback. Hurt my wrists, please.
Yeah, or like the 12 gauge that just like
Yeah,
pounds your
I
shoulder.
remember the first time I shot the AK, my shoulder was really sunburned. So like the
Sunburned?
kickback didn't hurt. The kickback didn't hurt, but it made my sunburn hurt really bad.
Oof. Tyler's 16 gauge, or maybe I shot Trey's, but it's such a small butt on the. Okay, I said butt.
It
haha.
is.
It's such a small butt that the kickback's not as much, but it still hurts.
He said, but
It's like boom. But I really like guns, and that was fun. We did
I
that
like
on
guns too,
Thanksgiving.
but I don't get to shoot them very often
Yeah,
because I don't own very many.
yeah. I think 22s are a good gun to start off owning because
We own
Oh,
a
yeah.
22.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty solid.
they have like almost no kickback, and the
mean,
ammo's
if 22
cheap.
was
and-
the
Ammo's
first thing I
cheap. The
shot,
guns are
so,
usually
yeah.
cheaper, just depending on which one you get.
I started off on a 243. So
Yeah, well, that's probably for hunting, wasn't it?
yeah,
Hunter boy.
Hunting boy.
Imagine having the name Hunter, dude. That would suck.
Yes, that
it's
would
such a genderless name. I've seen females and males named Hunter.
A female
Really? I've
hunter?
never seen a
female
female named
named
Hunter.
Hunter.
Man,
it was
she must have been
weird.
ugly.
I remember
Yeah, she
at
was. That's
at
sexist,
church
though, John.
when I was like, I was in like 3rd grade or something, and in like children's church there was these 2 kids. They were twins, and their names were Hunter and Gunner.
Gunter's a
if
good
you're
name.
named
Wow.
Hunter, your attractive score goes down by like 5 points right off the bat.
Yeah, even if you're like a straight 10 and
You're
you're
like
like,
a
oh,
four-
hey, what's
you're
up?
like a
What's your
5.
name? And it's like,
So
Hunter.
I'm Hunter, and then
It's
you're
like-
a 5. And if you're a 3 and your
Very
name's
true.
Hunter, you're a -2.
you will have no chance with anybody.
If
No.
anyone watching or listening to this
But
is named
see,
Hunter,
the thing with this is
screw you.
when your name's Hunter,
It's a joke,
when you're
but not
named
actually a
Hunter,
joke.
You're not even a 4 anyway.
take it as you will.
If you're named Hunter, before your score's even docked for your name, you're not even a 4. So like they're
I've
all
never
like
seen a pretty hunter.
-1.
You want to know truly the worst
Pretty?
name though? Besides
Levi.
Levi?
Got him.
John.
Isaac.
Isaac.
Oh,
Got
oof.
him.
No, Isaiah's a
Matt-
bad name. Terrible. Hate that.
Imagine having Ack in your name. Ack.
Ack?
Ack. Isaac.
I don't have Isaac in my name. It's
What if your name was just
ISACC.
What if your name was
What?
a,
It's ISACC, isn't it?
I'm
No.
going to name my
How do you spell
kid.
your name?
ISAAC.
It's not short for Isaiah.
Oh, it's just Isaac.
Wait, is
Yeah.
Isaac short for Isaiah, right?
No, it's just
No?
Isaac.
I don't think so.
Can you not do-
maybe
I don't
if
think
it's
I've ever
spelled
heard
differently.
Isaac being short for Isaiah.
I'm
Yeah.
just
I don't think. I
Isaac.
think they're basically almost the same length, aren't they? Isaiah
Yeah.
might be like what, 2 letters more?
Guys, I'm dyslexic.
It's 1 letter more.
Yeah.
See,
So
I'm just Isaac.
That was like 15
My middle
letters.
name. You can call me by
No,
my
that-
middle
that was-
name.
I was counting
What is
both
that?
names.
Joshua.
we're gonna call him Josh from now on.
Or Ua.
Josh.
Yua. Hey, what's up, Yua?
What's up, Ua?
Just call me Josh. I would.
I
be
didn't know that was your middle name.
Hey, call me a Than. That's my Jonathan, so just call
No,
me a
you're
Than.
Oh, I didn't
Michael.
say that was your middle name.
John
I was
is
like, what?
Michael.
Mike.
We're gonna call John Mike from now on.
So I'm
Yeah.
What up,
Josh
Mike?
and you're Mike.
Mike and Ike.
Josh,
His
Mike.
middle name is Richard.
That's not true.
Dick. No, John.
What is
Sorry.
your middle name?
Evan.
Yeah, it is.
Evan?
Evan's a good name.
Evan is a
the only
solid
Levi?
name.
I know like 3 Evans, and they're all cool, and one's really
and I'm one
quiet.
of them.
Who's the really quiet one?
The one who had his nose he had like a nose job.
I don't
because
know who that is.
He's the quiet guy in youth
I've
group.
never had a
Yeah.
nose job.
Well, I think he had like his nose broken or something, and he couldn't breathe out of it or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dang.
and that's why he
Sure.
had
Is that
like
recent?
nose surgery. That was like a couple months ago.
Okay, because I don't remember that, but I'm too old, so
Yeah, Evan McCotter is a chill dude.
He's
Dude, he
a
is.
decent man.
Very decent.
I'd say above decent.
I said above average for
We get
sure.
to see him in a couple nights.
Yes, we do.
Like one.
Tomorrow.
3 because this is shot on
up,
Monday
guys.
morning.
We're filming this Monday.
Oh
remember?
yes,
Yep.
2.
So we got Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's on the 3rd night.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a very awesome Poggers man. He's been in youth ministry for like almost 10 years.
Remember that time he jumped into your car and was like, "Hey, I've been a youth leader for 9 years."
That's basically what
Okay.
happened.
Well, John was telling me one time, he was like, "Evan's been a youth leader for 9 years." I'm like, "Oh, how'd you know that?" He's like, "He got in my car and told me."
Yeah,
There was stuff that happened in between getting in the car and telling him.
I was like, we were in line for Wendy's, and Wendy's always has a really long line
Because
on Wednesday
it's
nights.
good.
I don't know
'Cause
why.
it does it.
Decent.
Wendy's is okay, yeah.
It's decent doesn't mean you should have a long
Because we don't have
line.
like a Chick-fil-A or an In-N-Out or
McDonald's is
anything.
decent too. Why
man.
don't they have a
Chick-fil-A
long-
would never be empty, ever.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay,
I mean,
it's never empty
Chick-fil-A up
wherever you
here
are.
is not as good as Chick-fil-A in the South.
It's still
Well,
Chick-fil-A.
It's because we don't have chickens out here. If you didn't know that, Montana has a population of 0 chickens.
I've
exactly.
seen
That's
a-
why we have a chicken on
I
our
see a lot
flag.
of-
It's just like California. They have a
Okay.
bear on their flag,
And they
even though
have
there's
no bears
no
there.
bears. We
Yeah.
have a chicken on our flag.
Guys,
We
have you ever
no-
seen a bear? Bears don't even exist. They're
What's a
fabricated by
bear,
the news.
John?
I've seen a bear in real life.
I have
I was
two.
hiking once and I saw a black bear like 5 feet away from me, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna hike here anymore."
5
so
feet away from
We
you?
were fishing.
Like I
and
was
there
on a
was
trail
bear.
and I heard rustling like in the woods next to me, and it was like where John was. And looked over, there was just a black bear staring at me. and
I wasn't
was
hiking with you.
like, "Okay, goodbye. I'm leaving."
But it was where you
So-
are currently.
yeah. It
We
was
were
on that chair.
fishing once up on this like little river thing on your way to Big Sky.
Yeah, you were.
We were
You-
fishing
You
there.
fished once?
Yeah, I go
Fished.
fishing sometimes.
That's nice.
So we
Imagine.
were fishing, and then as we were leaving, it was really thick bushes around that area. But as we were leaving, a bear came out of the bushes we were just in. So like he was there while we were there.
He
So.
was-
He's just
He
vibing,
was
bro.
just smelling you.
And you know that grizzly encounter place down the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the guy who
I lived by there for a
founded
while.
that place, who started that place, was on Grand Tour.
That's kind of cool.
They had him on there. He's the fastest man who lives with a bear.
Is this related to your story?
Well, bear.
He's distantly related to Usain Bolt in the way that they both have a U in their name.
yeah.
Amen.
And that they're both fast.
So anyway,
The
Evan gets
fastest
into
man
my
lives with a
car.
bear.
I feel like this has been a slight deviation.
Evan
little
gets
bit.
into my car, and I'm like, "Hey, Evan." He's like, "Hey, John, I hate you." And that's basically
This is straight truth. I was there.
Verbatim.
I was the car.
yeah. And No Balls
You turn
Soda
into
Boy
a
was with me.
car?
Yeah, it's like a transformer, but instead of turning into a robot, I turn into a human.
That's kind of a
Or
downgrade.
am I?
Or are you?
Am you?
Or am you though?
Have you seen me bleed?
Yeah.
I mean, I've
So
seen it.
much.
Yes, you have. That's true. I forgot.
But so he gets into my car. I'm with Little Bald Soda Boy, and I'm like, "Man, I hate kids." And Little Bald Soda Boy looks at me. He's like,
I'm a child.
and he starts crying. And then
No, that sounds like something he'd agree on you with.
no, he did. He was like, "Yeah, man, I hate kids."
Man,
And,
kids are just the worst.
I was like, I could not be a youth leader. And then Evan's like, "Yeah, I've been a youth leader for 9 years." I was like, "How long have you been a youth leader?" He's like, 9 years.
And at
baby."
that moment, you were like, nobody asked. And, oh God.
Even though I
I
asked.
still really like the story where he just jumps in your car and tells you that.
That's about what happened.
I
Yeah.
think it's better. Just
Yeah.
abbreviate it.
Your story was boring.
Just
I'm sorry.
Just abbreviate it, John. That'll
The
work.
Bald Soda Boy was there though, so that makes it interesting.
It does. That's my old
Yeah.
neighbor.
Fun fact: he's bald.
Fun fact: he likes soda.
I don't think he actually likes soda that
Fun
much.
fact: his name is Soda Boy on his birth certificate.
Fun fact:
His name's Soda Boy because he went to the TV factory and wet his pants when he tried to apply for a job.
Fun fact:
Actually, no, he spilled soda on
Levi
his
is
pants and
allergic
it
to
looked like
soda. That's why he doesn't drink
Fun fact:
Yep.
I actually am allergic to soda.
Fun fact, we're done with this whole thing. It's like fun
it. Fun
fact.
fact: we're not.
Fun
Fun fact, John, how
Fun
was your
fact:
week?
John, his hair is fake.
John, tell us
It's
a
a
fun
wig.
fact. How
It
was your
is.
week?
Fun fact, I was in the locker room one time with the guy,
You know what it's
Oh,
called?
yes.
when
At
the
two
hot
naked
spring.
men
It was-
bend
and
over
it-
and
it
touch
was-
butt cheeks.
No.
It's called moon landing.
No, stop.
Oh,
we
continue.
did have an interesting we had an interesting and by interesting I mean very weird night.
Yeah.
I think last Thursday night.
Yeah,
no,
that
no,
counts
no.
as the week.
Last Wednesday night because Thursday was Thanksgiving.
That's correct.
So John, go ahead.
We were in the locker room.
That wasn't Wednesday.
That
It
was
was.
Wednesday.
Was it Wednesday?
It was Wednesday.
Yeah, because they
Oh yeah,
had.
because youth group was canceled.
Yeah, because that's when you saran wrapped our car.
I didn't saran wrap your car.
Yeah, I looked
Matthew
at the.
Lee-
This is my
Saran
first
wrapped our
time
car.
hearing any of this, and I'm very excited.
I looked at the thing, remember, and it didn't. It said that he didn't.
You told me you had a crazy night. You're going to tell me more, and you haven't. So
Yeah, they didn't saran wrap
please
it. It was
continue.
tell me
the,
now.
the thing. But okay, so what happened was we were in the locker room and we had
Where's
all
this
Getting
locker room?
wet
in
and
Bozeman Hot
then getting
Springs.
unwet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were in Bozeman Hot Springs and we all went into one shower because
We were
conserving
wearing
water.
clothing though,
Yeah,
obviously.
somewhat. And
All of us but Asher.
and we all like put soap in each
He had
other's
shorts
backs,
on,
like,
so it was okay.
prison style, and like just kind of rotated through the shower.
That's
And then we
fun
got
times.
out, and I heard this dude yelling, and me and Levi went over to him. He's like, "Shut the f up! Shut the f up!
Shut the F up, bitch. Bitch, you're a bitch. I'm the toughest MFer you'll ever meet in here, bitch.
That's what he said.
To-
yeah.
to, like,
and he was
an
wearing
old
a onesie,
He was wearing a red onesie, and he was yelling at this, like, 60-year-old man.
and the dude had
Maybe
the 60-year-old man
58.
had a towel over his head, and I think he just like said something to the dude.
I have no idea what he said, but it set him off in a very
I
bad
think
way.
the guy in the onesie was a little bit off.
He
in his
had
brain.
something mentally wrong with
Yeah,
him. 100%.
And they looked very hick, and he had a hick friend with him. I think it was like his older
And his
brother's
name
friend.
was Colton.
Colt. Yeah, his
He
name
said,
was
Colton, let's leave, Colton. Come on, Colton.
Yeah.
When you get out of here,
so
Colton.
he was just screaming at him, and he turned around and he looked back at his friend, and then he turned around again. And he just slugged the dude in the face, and it knocked him out onto the ground, and
Lots of blood.
lots of blood all
This
over the
is him
ground.
hitting the 60-year-old man.
Yeah.
With the
Yes.
dude,
Yeah.
he had a towel over
He had a
his
towel
face.
over his. He could not see at all.
Yeah,
It
and
was a cheap
You
shot.
know
Why
how
is
much
there a
that would
towel on his
suck?
face?
Because he was
It would
drying
suck.
his
All over
face.
your face and just getting
Oh.
socked in the face completely unknowingly.
yeah, if he socked one of us, me and Levi,
Oh, if
right
he
there,
had like
it would have
socked
gone down.
John or me, there, Asher and Sam would have come out and been like, "What is happening?" And then they would have watched as me and John put the beat down on this man.
Yes, sir.
And then
His
we would have
toes
all gone
would
to
end up
prison.
where his ears were.
No, he was the aggressor, so we're fine.
Yes.
But
So he punches
We would have
the
gone to
old man.
court.
punches the old man. He's
We
like,
let him
"Frick
hit
you!" and he
we
yelled
let
at
him
him on
hit
the
Asher
ground.
first because Asher looks like a child.
And Asher came out later, and he's like, "What's this blood, guys?" And then he's like, "Come on, Colton, let's leave." And
Come
then,
on, Colton, let's get out of here.
Yeah, and then
The guy that
Dude
punched
freaking
the guy
left.
said
His
that,
friend,
or-
yes. And then they left.
So
Yeah.
the guy who punched the guy's name was Colton.
Yes.
yeah,
And then
Exactly.
as we exited the building,
somebody saran wrapped
so
our
you
car.
just
Yeah,
watched- Watch it go
somebody,
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Somebody.
but they saran wrapped the entire car, like our parents' car,
like
not
the
ours.
drive shaft.
You don't have a car, John.
Stop. It went like underneath and over and around, and it
That's
went.
solid. That,
Yeah, and it went on the drive shaft.
like around the drive shaft, like
around
knife
the drive shaft,
cutting
and it was
off of
tied,
the drive
and it
shaft.
also went on the exhaust.
oh,
Yeah, I have pictures and stuff. If I
was,
get those too, which I
interesting.
probably won't. But and then as we were leaving, we saw I was backing up and I went forward and I saw this dude's hand outside his window like this, and his car
He
was on.
schlumped. SHL.
He looked dead.
UMPE.
And-
schlumped.
He was wearing the same color clothing.
He looked
as
like he
the
was
Colton
wearing a
dude.
red onesie like the other guy.
Yeah,
So
and
we
I-
were like, is this man dead?
Did his friend
And
kill him?
or
Well, okay.
is he the guy that socked the other guy?
So what we were thinking, well, that's what I was thinking. Did his friend kill him? Because like maybe he'd had enough with this guy. He just killed him and ran.
I wasn't exactly thinking
I was thinking
that.
I was
John
thinking.
was a little bit insane.
I was like, okay, this is what happened. We have a dead body on our hands.
that's none of my
And
business.
so, yeah. I'll take
So
it from
Levi
here.
went inside,
Yeah.
talked to the hot receptionist, got her email.
I did. I got her email because
That's
it's
what gentlemen
2002.
Have you
Uh,
emailed her yet?
No, I have not.
After
Email
this
her and ask
podcast-
her for her
No.
number.
So we
Did you get her on
we
the
went out
podcast?
there and talked to him.
Went out to the
and
door and
went up to the door, and it was not the guy who attacked the other
also
man.
not dead.
He was also not dead, though he was definitely on something.
Some quite serious something.
Something with heavy effects.
Drank
Yeah.
too much
He
milk.
was like, I'm just over here because my boss is drunk at my house, is what we ended up deciphering from what he said.
What?
And we were like, what? And he's like, yeah, I'm just hiding from my boss. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. And we were like, dude, what are you talking about, dude? And then the brave receptionist lady was like, listen, this is private property. You're going to have to, like, screw off, bro. And he was like, but I'm hiding from my boss. He's drunk. And she was like, yeah, but you can't sleep here.
Didn't you ask him if he was drunk? And he was like, no, I'm just on drugs.
She was like, have you been drinking? He's like, nah, I've just been doing drugs. And we were like, bruh, what do you mean?
Yeah, so crazy night. And then by the time we got Asher and Clementine back to their house, because they had ridden with us, we got them back to the house around 12. So, and then the roads were super icy and stuff. And I was like, if I crash the car.
When did you leave this hot springs? Like 11 or something?
11:30.
It was around 11:30.
Yeah. And we
So you
tried to
got
go
them
to
back to their house.
McDonald's, but
Had
they
to
were
stop
closed.
and get gas, and Sam almost put regular gas in a diesel car.
Did he actually?
No.
No, but it would have been so funny. I mean, it would have been funny for like 5
It would
seconds.
have been funny for 5 seconds.
Yeah,
so
until
the
you
car
have
was
to
like,
drop the tank.
Yeah, we could have saved it if we didn't.
Well,
know,
yeah, if you didn't
go.
run the car, you just drop the tank. So.
Yeah, you can leave the car on if it's a diesel, right? When you're pumping, because it's not combustion.
I don't know.
I
still turn it off when I pump
I turn
mine.
it off.
Yeah, I do
don't
too.
think it's. I mean, I don't know if it would necessarily be bad because you could do it. I've seen people do it in a regular car.
I've left
Yeah,
gas
but
just
it's just
running
not
when you
smart.
pump 'em.
You just run the risk of,
exploding.
yeah.
Just simple stuff.
I
Nothing too
love
serious.
exploding.
Sometimes my dad will leave the car on if it's super cold outside.
Yeah.
But
Just
besides
don't be weak.
just don't be weak if it blows
You're
up.
also
just-
not supposed to get in and out of your car while pumping.
which is interesting.
I don't do that.
Excuse me?
I just stand in the cold like a man.
Oh, is
That's
this
what- yeah.
is this Oregon? Like,
Oregon,
Imagine.
you're allowed
Hey,
to
where
pump your
everything's
gas now in
backwards.
Oregon, and nobody knows how to.
oh yeah, I heard.
They're like, I thought the green one meant healthier, so I put it in my car. No, that's
yeah,
diesel.
I heard everyone was freaking out. They're like, this is unsafe. I can't pump my own gas.
That's
Bruh.
funny.
I have one of my coworkers. His brother lives in Portland.
I'm sorry.
Bummer.
Yeah,
Sorry for him.
I think his brother's dead. I don't think he's actually dead, but he's probably gonna die soon because
Did
he's
he vote
white.
for Biden? Is
I don't know who he
dead?
voted
Imagine
for,
voting.
but he's white, so you know.
Oh, he's white in
He's
Oregon.
white in Oregon.
Is he at least gay?
No,
Oh, dang, he's
Dang.
screwed.
Oh,
He's a
No.
minority.
frick.
he's a white straight male. He's in big doo doo.
Is he a Christian?
No.
Okay, then he's not a super minority.
We're super minority.
Well, in Portland we would be.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
let's all go to Portland.
No, we'd get killed. We die.
I would probably be
John, as
raped.
soon as John
Let's take our
crosses the
big
border with that
lifted
hat,
diesel truck. And go.
I would get legitimately murdered. Like
yeah,
they'd
and
kill
then
me.
they'd celebrate your death.
Let's go to.
They'd be like,
Portland
"Wow,
in our
we killed
big
a white
diesel
straight
lifted
male."
Trucks and just freaking.
We're
With, like, Trump
amazing.
stickers on. I mean, they'd probably
dope.
break our windows, but
Just get bulletproof. We could go in a Mercedes bulletproof.
Those are
Or we
expensive.
could just not go there.
yeah, because screw Portland, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but
Screw
I wanna
Oregon
drive
in
through
general.
Crowds of people.
Isaac, you are 12 years old.
Isaac, you can
Stop.
still wait. He's,
Actually, I'm
he's a
11,
minor.
so shut the
I'm 11, so shut the F up.
I'm actually 12 and a half, so you can shut
I'm actually
up.
12 and 3/4.
Did you sound like that when you were 12?
No.
I'm
That's
12 and
what he said.
3/4.
Actually, I'm 12 and 3/4.
John,
Yes, sir.
if you could be any height, what height would you be besides your own height?
Besides my own height.
Yes.
1 inch taller.
Okay, I guess we're doing a very smooth transition into.
Yes, precisely.
We only do
Seamless
Everything here is
Segways.
smooth.
You know the
Guy
guy who
the guy from Segways,
He died.
the
on
guy
the
who made
Segway.
transitions,
Yes.
died on one.
Oh, that's funny. But if I could be any height besides the height I am right now, I'm 6'3". I'd probably want to be like 6 foot because it's hard to find clothes.
It
I
is.
wish I was 7'5".
Big
You
feet.
don't. You really don't.
You don't, especially if you're like not in the NBA and you're white, so they probably wouldn't accept you.
Go.
It's really hard to find clothes, and they're all really expensive.
I actually like my
gosh.
height.
I have to get like extra large.
Excuse
tall.
you.
I'm 5'9", which means I'm 69 inches tall.
And if you were 5'8", you'd
Awesome.
be 4 feet and 20 inches.
Yep.
Nice.
Very
My brain
nice.
was. I was gonna say 420 inches, but like nope.
Incorrect.
smart.
Quite.
420 inches is so much taller.
That is.
Only it's like 8 foot. No.
no.
Excuse me.
Sir, 10 foot is 120 inches. So
Like 40 feet and 20 inches tall.
That's big, tall.
not quite, but okay. So that's what height I would be because then I could fit into clothes better. Because look, this thing doesn't fit all the way on my arm.
Because you have monkey arms.
I do have monkey arms.
It's
Yeah.
it's not the good.
Well, it'd be good for boxing. My
would
wingspan
be good
from
for
tip
boxing.
to tip is
6'6".
6'8".
It wasn't 6'8".
It was 6'8".
I think you just had an extra inch on each hand.
I had
Well,
5 inches.
I'm pretty sure it
know,
wasn't
I
6'8",
put it
but
wrong.
it's fine.
I think it's 6'8" because it was 5 inches off of the 3.
It wasn't that much. I remember.
I'm pretty
You'd
sure
be
it's 6'8".
35 feet tall.
I'm
If
pretty
you
sure it
were
was 6'6".
420 inches, you'd be 35 inches tall.
But it'd be
Feet
so
tall.
funny though.
Mine was the exact same height
No.
as myself.
Yes.
Which was interesting.
Yeah, my wingspan is 5 inches. It is 5 inches longer than my height.
Yes. Sure. We'll go with it.
Yes, we will.
Your arms are longer than your height?
My
Yes.
wingspan, yeah, my wingspan's
Really?
6'8", yeah.
Freak.
He has, like I said,
Ooh,
monkey
monkey
arms.
I know I have monkey arms. That's why it's hard to find clothes.
Nickname, dude,
I mean, I have the
monkey
same
arms.
problem. So
I
but
don't.
you're
I'm
short,
a
so-
square boy.
I'm a normal
I
person.
got normal length arms.
I wish, man. I wish I could
wish,
be
man.
like
Man,
a little
I
bit
wish.
shorter
I
than I
wish you
am.
just wasn't a freak.
I
Man.
wish I just wasn't an idiot.
I wish I
just
wasn't a
wasn't
minority.
ugly.
being tall.
I'm just glad I'm not the guy who has to get XXL tall. Can I just
What-
get one XXL tall shirt, please?
That'll be $400.
Isaac, what about you? What height would you want to be other than your current one?
Probably 6 foot.
6 foot's a nice height.
Yeah, I'd say 6'1", somewhere around there. I'm so close.
What height are you?
He's 5'11".
5'12".
Well, I'm 5'13". No, I'm 5'15". Sorry,
I'm like
I'm
5'10".
I'm
or
5'14".
I'm close.
dude. I
Levi,
think
how tall are you?
I'm 6'2" on a good day.
On a
I'm
bad
well
day?
rested.
On a bad day,
like 5'9".
5'8.5".
5'2". Just a foot on
five-
a
That'd
Dude.
be crazy though. Like to go down a foot from where you are,
I worked
Dude,
with
you
I
know
mean,
how
technically,
hard that would be?
when you
You
wake
go
up,
to reach for something and you just like
and just be like, "Oh shoot!"
same thing. Like if you were to just gain a foot, you'd go to reach for something, you just smash your knuckles.
So I guess
into
would
it.
you rather be incredibly tall or incredibly short?
incredibly
short.
tall, because then you can look down on people.
I'd rather be incredibly short.
I think
Well, you already
incredibly
are.
Short, you
Shut
have
up.
you have the
I'm
option.
average. Actually, I'm above average for an American male.
Average.
I'm above average.
Dude, the American height is so freaking short.
You know where
It's
the
taller. The
tallest-
average Montanan's taller than the average American.
I know
How
that.
tall is the
Yes.
average Mont?
It's like a couple inches taller.
Is that
I feel
why
like
everybody's so tall in Montana? Is
Yes.
because there's a different.
It's the clean
I
air.
guess.
It's a bunch of
I'm looking up the
Scandinavians.
average Montana.
My
average
mom
US
and my mom's brother, they're related. They
That's
both.
incredible.
Are they siblings?
Yeah.
So does that,
That-
make him your uncle?
That's right.
That's
Dude,
insane.
You could have just
Um,
said that.
My grandpa.
Psych, I'm average. 5'9" is average American male.
That's what
Okay,
a
but
Montana is. I think it's like 6 foot or something.
my grandpa is Mexican and my grandma is Scandinavian, among a bunch of other things.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
It is interesting. And my grandpa's tall for a Mexican. I think he's 6'2".
Oh, that is tall for a Mexican.
Yeah, and my uncle I think is 6'3". But
He's not that tall. He's like almost the same height as your mom. Are you serious?
my mother is 5'10".
Yes. He's probably like 6 feet tall at the most.
Your mom's only 5'10"?
Sam was taller than him. but
Really?
he was like 15.
Huh. Oh, anyway. But they said they went down to like Mexico and they were like giants. They were taller than everybody. And they went to like Scandinavia or something like that. And everyone was just like the same height as them or taller. Just like,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I think it's Scandinavia or
Norwegia.
Norway. No, Norwegia. I can't remember. I can't remember which one. It's one of those like Finnish.
Yeah.
They're like the tallest in the world overall.
I think they have like an average of like 6'3" or something.
Yeah, it's
which is crazy.
very tall.
That's insane. Everyone would
is.
be my height
That's where
for them 6'3".
the actor who played the Mountain in Game of Thrones,
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
also one of the strongest men in the world. That's where he came from.
Yeah.
He is big, large.
He's like 7'2", right?
I think he's like 6'8" or 6'9".
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
he's just very muscular
Yeah.
because he's the strongest man in the world.
Big man.
Huge, thick.
Dude,
with a
you guys know
CK.
about The Undertaker from
Yes.
WWE? He's 6'10".
He's pretty
He's
large.
6'10"
Wow.
and just shy of 300 pounds. He's 299.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
He's-
he's an enormous man.
thick.
And if you look at the most popular people in the world, the first three are like, Buddha, Jesus, and or Jesus, Buddha, and
Oh, like most popular
Muhammad.
people ever?
yeah. And he's like, I think like 130th in the world.
Oh wow,
He's still
that's
alive?
not impressive at all. Imagine not breaking the top 100.
Sad.
We're in the top 100, all four of us.
Obviously,
And you just,
collectively as a group, I'm like an add-on.
yeah.
I
you got
make your-
put up here.
I make
you,
your.
put us past 100.
The Netherlands
I make your
have the
placings go
tallest
up, too.
population.
What's the Netherlands?
I don't know. I didn't. It just told me.
It just told you the
Netherlands
tallest.
is in the same area as
7'4".
Norway.
I know where it
think
is.
they're-
I
I
said
think they're
what is it?
connected.
Yeah, they are. Netherlands.
Geography 101.
Norway. Dude, I'm so geographisk.
I have the most geographical
Brain cells.
geographies.
Yeah, you do. Up top.
Yeet.
Boom. Dude,
See-
geography.
So you couldn't see that because we're actually in different rooms.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I filmed mine before you, so you guys all are going off of mine. So
That's not true. He filmed
Yeah.
his last.
What? Did I? Oh, I just responded to that. So oh, totally. But
Well, we all watch each other's and then film it. We watch the first one and we film
But
after.
then-
and then
but whoever filmed first.
We all do our lines one at a time.
We actually,
We
this
each
is.
have to go in
It
and out of the
seems
booth.
very chaotic, but this is all pre-planned. You
Yeah,
could never tell
Real.
from
We
watching
straight
it.
up have a script.
Pre-planned chaoticness.
pure
You
script.
see how me and Levi are talking over each other? Keep talking. No.
Yeah. It's
That's
all planned that way.
pre-planned right
That's how
there.
it's
Yeah,
supposed to be.
Benea
Yeah.
just needs to edit it better so that we're not talking
Gosh,
over each
Benea.
other. But he's just so
You just need to
bad.
mute me all the time.
Okay.
I talk so much.
I want to do that one time though. Just like mute John the entire podcast, just for fun.
I'm just like,
He normally doesn't have much to say anyway.
hey,
so.
stop.
Oh
You
yeah,
individual
definitely never.
mics though very well.
I
can do it
I
right
can't do
here,
That. Yeah,
but-
but in post, I mean, every time John talks, I just take the audio all the way down.
Well, I talk over you guys a lot. So
Yeah, so like
We
there
could just
wouldn't be
mute
much of a
him
podcast
from the board for the whole.
Now I have a question though.
yeah. You guys have
Question.
questions for me, right?
It's more of
I guess.
all around question for everyone, which I guess is
bummer.
mostly directed to you because you're the only one with the knowledge to answer it.
Cool.
Thoughts on the newest episode of The Mandalorian?
Okay.
It's pretty
Benea
good.
has not
So- Sorry,
watched.
Benea,
I'm-
if you
I'm
haven't
2
seen it,
episodes behind.
You have no opinion. Your opinion does not matter.
I'm just gonna put my mic down.
Isaac,
Yes,
you've
thank
seen
you.
it, right?
Yeah, I watched it with you guys at
Okay.
Tyler's.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
yes.
It was a good episode.
It
We'll
was
talk
alright,
about
yeah.
it like Benea knows what we're talking about.
I mean,
Yeah.
I already know some of the things like about Ahsoka and
Who's Ahsoka?
whatnot.
She what?
What? She's that black lady.
I've been
I
meaning to
remember
catch
now.
up, but I'm
You
2
were, like,
episodes behind.
shook.
So.
You were like-
You should catch up tonight.
I
I
really
wasn't
should.
shook because I knew she was going to show
No,
up.
you were shook that he didn't know. Who's Ahsoka? You were like,
No, I was like,
this man. You almost I thought it was good. I liked the Bastille or whatever the armor's called.
Best bar.
best car,
Beskar, that's what it's
Best
called.
bar. I
best
like
car.
best bar.
It was a best car bar.
Dude, my best car. I have the best.
Best Buy.
Got him.
But they
It
could
was
buy at Best
it
Buy.
was I thought it was really interesting. I saw a lot of complaints online about Ahsoka and the
course
way
you
she
did.
looked.
I didn't
People
like the way she
wanted
looked.
the voice actress to dub over, which personally I don't think makes any sense because if you ever seen a dubbed movie or anything, you can tell. 100%
Usually,
you
yeah.
can tell. No, not even usually. All the time you can tell.
Sometimes I've seen very good ones.
Animes. Oh, so good. No.
She just animated her the entire time.
Yeah, definitely. Just had her appear
The,
as
the
animated.
same style as Clone Wars.
Yes.
Oh god.
It was interesting. I understood they shortened her. Technically, they're called Leku, but like
Why'd they
hair
shorten her?
tendrils
Oh,
because
tendrils.
for the fights because it just made sense to have them instead of like going down to like midway down her body to just like being kind of shoulder length almost just
Well,
for the
Yeah, but it
fights
would've
and
been
stuff.
It made sense, but it kind of screws
Well,
things up.
It made sense, but like at the same time, it screws up the continuity.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna do something, do it right.
What was Yoda's
Yeah.
name?
Grogu?
Grogu?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Grogu.
also saw that.
G-R-O-G-U.
His species has a name now or something,
No,
No,
they didn't.
or is
name
that
him.
his name?
That's just
his
his name.
Who gave it to him? The
He
Mando?
had his name.
That's just
Okay.
his name.
and it was cool because he actually responded to his name.
Yeah, you'd like
Yes.
look at him.
He was like Grogu. He's
Instead of
like,
just
So
being
he's
like-
not just the child or Baby Yoda.
He's Baby Yoda still.
yeah, he's never gonna be.
He's
anything.
Grogu, Baby Yoda.
He's never gonna be.
Baby-
Anything. He's
he's-
Baby Yoda first.
It's like we're on a
He was-
football
he's
team.
was too
Grogu the
big of a
baby
meme.
Yoda.
Yeah, no, it's like we're on a football team and we just call everyone by their last name.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Grogu the baby Yoda.
Yes.
It's the opposite of when
That's
Ocho
not
Cinco
the
got
Yoda,
his
just
last
Baby
name.
Yoda. Yes.
What?
there was a player. He played for the Bengals and his number was
Dude, I
85.
hate the Bengals.
And
Love them.
he put like
Actually,
a little thing on
don't.
the back of his jersey
Yeah.
that said Ocho Cinco because that was his nickname. But the team was like, "That's not your name. You can't do that." So he legally changed his name to Ocho Cinco.
What a legend.
So for the rest of his career, that was his last name, and they changed it back to Johnson.
Yeah,
Oh.
Chad Johnson.
Chad
His
Johnson.
name was Chad.
What a legend.
He was a Chad. He would be like, he'd come up to the line and be like, listen, I'm running a go route. Try to stop me. And usually they could not.
Was he good? Like
He
real
was,
good?
he was pretty good.
He's pretty good.
I still love the clip though where he tried to pancake Ray Lewis. And then he got destroyed.
he got plastered
So
on
Ray
the ground.
Lewis, he's one of the best linebackers ever.
He also murdered
And
someone.
so Chad was like, "Oh, I
Did
can
he?
run into him."
Who was the guy who liked
And,
poop on his
just-
chest?
Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell
the
Beckham
most
Jr. is my
overrated
daddy.
wide receiver ever.
This guy's made one catch.
He made one catch and it made him famous.
Did
and then he got
He
poop
made a
on
really
his chest.
famous one-handed catch. He's like going backwards.
Which was mostly the gloves. He probably had like super glue on his
Oh,
gloves.
that's the dude who was like on Dude Perfect and who caught all those
Yes.
one-handed ones. That's the dude who
Probably.
likes getting
Deuce on
dunked on his
So it's not confirmed.
not
that was a
confirmed.
rumor.
Cannon
for the most part.
confirmed.
Cannon.
it's
boom. Oh no, Beckham, you like it now?
It's poop
Not
on
you. No.
Poop on your chest.
And then everyone was talking about, is he actually Cleveland's number 2 wide receiver?
That's kind of funny. I don't know what that means, but
They're second best.
okay.
Obviously, John. Where does your
Sorry.
mind go?
I'm sorry.
Dirty.
Number
Disgusting.
2 because anyway.
I think that was in the football talk for our viewers. Levi and I are the only ones who really like that. So
Yeah,
like the-
who even
I like
understand it.
the
Right.
running into each other and making a big mess.
Barry
of their-
Shepard got cut. I'm happy. They signed a real wide receiver who's not.
No. Austin's just fast.
Hey, we needed another fast guy.
I was like,
now
do you know what
everyone's
they're
gonna be like,
talking about?
oh, we have to guard this fast guy, and Devontae
No,
Adams gonna be like,
I
yo,
do
check out
not.
this, yeet,
I don't like
and break
football.
ankles.
Let's start
Well,
our own
it's
podcast.
not that I
Screw
don't
these
like
guys.
football. I just don't pay attention to it.
Let's start the non-podcast or the non-football podcast. Cannon.
Cannon. What do we talk about?
I don't know, not football.
Not football.
Just anything but football.
But football.
So after
Without
we
them.
jumped like 2 topics back, let's get back to where we're going.
All right.
Yeah, asking me.
Wait, where are
all
we
sorts
going?
of questions.
I don't know.
All
right.
We have a
So,
limited
John,
amount of time left.
What is your favorite food?
This is so boring.
John, what's your favorite food?
John,
I don't know.
do you have a celebrity crush?
Yeah, do you?
We don't care.
Not anymore.
Actually,
John.
I know who it is.
Oh,
Hugh
it's Adam
Jackman.
Driver.
Adam Driver is hot.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman's hot.
Dude,
he
Hugh
is
Jackman
pretty hot.
hot.
He's also a really nice
You know who
person.
my celebrity crush is?
We don't
Me?
care.
Sandra Bullock or something like
No,
Is
Who's
that
that?
Steve Bullock's wife?
that.
she's
No?
old.
What?
She's old.
She is old, but in her movies where she's not old, she's
John,
really
what is
hot.
something with a high melting point?
Me, baby.
No.
God,
Who's your favorite superhero?
Me, baby.
What food do you like to eat?
me, baby.
Me.
Who would play you in a movie?
Me, baby.
Hugh
would.
Jackman.
no, I would.
No, you gotta say Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Obviously.
Well,
What's a
really?
superpower that you
Obviously.
wouldn't want?
be
Oh.
be able to fart and fly.
Dude, that would.
Statistically, when I said invisibility, if you actually turn invisible, you would not be able to see.
Yeah,
I
because
already
you need
made
light
this point
reflection
because
last
off
of the
time.
light reflecting on
I already
your
made
eyes
this
is how you
point
see.
last time.
You know what?
Did you?
Why don't you
Yeah.
stop
I'll
talking
remember.
forever?
Dude, there's
Cut
this
his
really
mic.
good series.
Cut his mic.
He's the one in control of the mics.
There's this
Cut your
re-
own mic.
There's this really good series called The Reckoners, and it's basically where a bunch of superpowered stuff came to Earth, and like a bunch of people got superpowers
So,
and turned evil. And shut up.
So the
and,
Power
boys.
that you wouldn't want.
and there were people who had the power to turn invisible, but they couldn't turn everything invisible. They made their eyes still visible, but they also had the power
That's
to like
scary.
shift light around them. So they shifted the light in front of their eyes so that if you looked straight at them, you couldn't see them, but they could
like
look out
in
of
the
it.
inheritance cycle,
Where
where
Is
they
that
can
something that
bend.
happened
Do you
in the
remember where he
inheritance
bends the
cycle?
light around him so he can
Yeah,
hide
yeah.
in the bushes?
Kinda.
Oh, okay.
The only problem with being faster than light.
You always live in darkness.
Exactly.
God.
That's not true though. If there's light in front of you and you go through it,
Hey, you know the only thing faster than light?
my
No. Darkness.
Whoa, actually, it's probably the same speed.
No, because you want to know why?
Why?
Because it can escape from light. You want to know why? Because you never see light and darkness in the same exact space.
I have.
Oh yeah?
It's
but
called-
light lights
it's
stuff
called
up. Darkness
dim.
isn't.
No.
No. It's called dim. What the heck? Bruh.
There's a shadow right there. It's dim.
It's called
So
dim.
what power would you not want, John?
I don't know.
Being dim.
I don't know. The power
He
to
already
read
has
people's
that power.
minds.
I can control dim, guys.
I think it'd be very cool to be able to do that, but I don't.
What?
think I'd
To do
want
what?
Read people's minds. You'd always be able to tell what they're thinking. I mean, I
'cause
can
it
always do
depends
that
if you
anyway.
can
but-
control it or not.
If you couldn't control it, you would go insane.
Yeah, like not Vision. There was another guy in DC, the alien guy, but he had the
John
power-
Jones,
John.
the Martian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could read everyone's mind, and one time he went insane because he was like flying over Earth and you just hear everyone.
But he
then
could control it.
Horrible.
Yeah, but he couldn't control it then.
Yes, well, he learned to control it.
Yeah, he did. He was like the most powerful ever, and then Superman killed him in the.
Why did Superman kill
He
him?
killed him in the
Injustice.
Injustice storyline.
Injustice is so good.
It is interesting.
Love
and
it.
What is the
very like?
Injustice
Okay, so the Injustice storyline is where
Joker.
the Joker kills Lois Lane when she's pregnant.
In that timeline, Superman.
Well,
Lois
actually,
Lane
no.
are married.
Actually, what it is the Joker infects Superman
with
Joker venom, makes him think Lois Lane.
no, not
is
Joker Venom. The toxin from Scarecrow.
Oh yes.
So Superman
Fear
kills
Venom,
Lois
whatever it
Lane.
is.
Yeah, he
so
thinks
Superman kills Lois Lane.
he
and
thinks
his
she's
unborn
Darkseid,
child.
and then he takes her to space, and then
And she's
and it
dead.
wears off in space, and he's like, "Frick!" And
Yeah,
then he
and
goes
this-
down and he kills the Joker, and then the bomb goes off
Yes, and then a bomb in Metropolis goes off.
because it was attached to Lois Lane's life force.
What
Yes.
is Injustice? Was it like a?
Injustice
so
is another
Injustice is
timeline.
where after those events,
No, I
Superman
mean, like,
becomes.
where do you learn about this?
It's
timeline?
a comic book, also
Okay.
a video game.
It's a
after,
good comic book
Yeah, it
series
is. After that, Superman becomes like the dictator of Earth.
because he doesn't want anything else bad happening.
Yeah, well,
but
that's
he,
how he started.
Yeah, and then
um,
he got super.
Yeah, then it got really bad. A lot of people died.
Yeah,
Like,
and then,
and then it was Batman versus Superman with Batman and a couple other heroes going against like Superman, Wonder Woman, the Flash, Cyborg,
Hawkman, I think.
a bunch of the main Justice League superheroes.
And then they made a movie about it.
They did not.
No.
they did
That
not.
was like the good Superman versus Batman. Like that was a good version of Superman.
It was
versus
not.
Batman.
It was horrible. Batman killed people.
Well,
he used
yeah,
guns.
but it was-
Are we talking comic or movie?
He literally.
Comic.
Okay.
Oh yes. I was gonna say the movies was.
The movie was
The
terrible.
movie was horrible.
But
I know that.
the comic books is like a good representation of what
yes,
Superman and
like
Batman
there was
against
something
each other
that
would be
gave people superhuman strength for
good. Yeah,
a little
because
bit.
what's his name? The bad guy who's always against Superman.
Lex Luthor?
Lex Luthor. Lex
Yes.
Luthor was a good guy and he was good friends with Batman. And
Really?
yeah, and he made this little
I
he
want
was
to read this series.
it's really good. You can look it up on Comic Centrin. It's a YouTube channel, and then he'll read the whole thing. It's
How
like 2.5
long
hours
is the
long.
series?
It's
real long.
it's
two-
pretty long.
I think there's 2 videos that
so
are 2 hours
there's
long.
like
Maybe I'll
5 or
listen
6
to them at
years
work.
Yeah.
of that they did it, and it's interesting. A lot of people die. Like John Jones.
I'm okay with all the deaths.
Yes, he died because he went inside Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
What?
So
Well,
hold on. So he can morph. He can transform.
Yeah.
And he went like up her nostrils and was gonna like kill her that way. And Superman used his heat vision on her because John Jones is very much weak to fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
There's also Injustice Year 2, which
Let's
is
see. It's
basically
the one
the
that's
same
like Gods
storyline
Among
but
Us,
different.
I like all of it. It's really good.
Right? Year 3, Year 4.
Mm-hmm.
So they have different things with them. Okay.
But yeah, so they couldn't really fight Superman, so they all got the strength pills.
Yes.
And then it was the funniest thing because Batman was getting beat the frick up because Superman didn't want to kill him because they were still friends at this point. Kinda. They were like at odds, but they still were like,
And like Batman had chances to kill Superman and he didn't, and it was like stupid.
But they were in the Batcave, and Batman got like all broken up. And then Alfred took one of the pills and just whooped Superman's butt.
Yeah, he clapped his cheeks.
It was the funniest thing. And then Alfred dies. Oh,
Yes, Alfred dies.
Dang.
It's sad.
it was sad.
Also, Damian Wayne, who is Bruce Wayne, aka Batman's son, sided with Superman because he is an idiot.
yeah, he was
and the
dumb.
worst
Did
Robin.
you just like not like his dad or something?
No, what happened?
So
it was
he-
the craziest thing.
He killed Nightwing
On
aka
accident.
The first Robin. He threw his
Yeah.
stick at him, hit him in the temple, and he fell and broke his neck. And then Batman was like,
And it was crazy because like when that happened, they were fighting all the supervillains in Arkham,
yes,
and everyone stopped. And it was like just like this big
Everyone.
stop. And Batman like carried not Dick Grayson, right? Dick Grayson.
it's Dick Grayson.
He carried Dick Grayson out, and then they all just kind of. Did they go back to fighting, or
I don't think they did.
it was crazy? It's an awesome series.
was interesting.
I've watched it through twice.
Yeah, it's not exactly my favorite.
I love it. I like it
It's
better than the
good.
original.
I don't like it that much just because I don't know. It's just weird in some areas.
You can't really continue it because everyone died. It was
Well,
the storyline, and then after that, it's kind of just like
yeah,
what now?
exactly. And like Superman becomes a Yellow Lantern.
Yeah, he becomes a
and-
Yellow Lantern.
And like they kill all the Green Lanterns that you know.
It's crazy.
It's weird.
And they kill the
Wait,
cosmic power guys
what's a
from the
Yellow
Green
yeah,
Lantern.
they
A
killed,
Yellow
They
Lantern,
killed like everyone.
they get their power from
so
fear.
yeah, you know how Green Lanterns have willpower.
Yeah.
Yellow Lanterns, like John said, is fear powered, and then there's all the other lanterns. Like red is anger or rage. I think blue is hope. Pink or violet is love.
But they didn't show up.
Which
They
one
didn't show
runs
up.
on depression?
I
want that one.
I am.
I want that one. I'll have unlimited power.
But what happened was Superman got one of the rings from the Yellow Lantern. I think he killed one. And
no, so
oh
it's
no,
just
he was
like-
given one by
yeah,
the one guy.
Sinestro.
Yeah, Sinestro's a baddie. Thick. But he killed like the Green Lantern gods people, and he broke the planet.
The
in
Guardians.
half. Yeah, he broke the planet, and then he took the ring, and he had all the fear of Earth into his ring. So he had all the power of Superman and all the power of the fear from Earth.
Yeah, so basically,
And then he took it off.
is overpowered.
He was so OP.
It is reason why I don't like Superman is because he's too overpowered. It makes no sense.
But he gets beat down a lot
He gets beat down a lot, then he somehow like resurrects himself
because of the sun.
because of the sun.
Because remember that one guy, not Darkseid, the other guy who can do his lasers and they shoot side to side? What's that guy's name?
Laser.
Dark side?
No, Darkseid is the one big one.
Laser beam.
No, that's
That's like I can't remember.
No, his
That's
name,
Doomsday.
Doomsday
Okay, so
is the
Darkseid
big
is the one with
Darkseid
the.
is the guy with the Omega beams.
Okay, yeah. So excuse what I said earlier. He wasn't
Dingus.
fighting Doomsday.
He was Doomsday.
It was
who-
Doomsday, not
Doomsday
Darkseid.
is also overpowered because he can be killed and then come back, and he can't be killed the same way.
Yeah, just like
like you
Grundy's
could-
really powerful too.
Yeah,
He's
you
not
could like laser his eyes into his head, and then you could try to do the same thing, and for some reason it doesn't kill him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's really cool. But so yeah, he gets beat down a lot by a lot of people. But he usually comes back because they need their.
And then
token hero.
someone else saves him.
Yeah. But at the end, it's really cool because the All-Father comes in because like the Greek gods come in and they start getting beat down by a lot of people. Like Superman fights, I think Hercules,
Yes.
and they just like throw down. And I think Superman won, right?
Superman did win, but I'm pretty sure he had help.
He did have help. Wonder Woman helped him, and Shazam had like what's it? Shazam is for
Billy
all the
Batson.
Greek powers. It's like Shazam.
Yeah,
is
he
the
has like
power.
the strength of Hercules, the speed of Hermes, the wisdom of Athena, things like that.
But Superman killed him too.
Yes, Superman killed a lot of people.
Superman straight up just like grabbed Shazam like by the neck and just like lasered into his eyes and killed him.
Yeah, because he disagreed with him.
Yeah, so Superman got super corrupt. And then at the end of it, all the Greek gods came in. Zeus was like not happy. And then the All-Father, who was, I think it was somebody besides Zeus, came in and they stopped
Odin?
time. No, it wasn't Odin.
That's the All-Father, is Odin.
Yeah.
From Norse.
Was it Odin that came
Norse,
in?
I don't know if it was Odin who came in, but Norse mythology, the All-Father
I know.
is Odin. It was probably someone with the same name, but it was a different person.
Yeah, so
Like a
he came
different-
in and he stopped time. He's like, hey, Zeus, can't be doing this. You got to stop. And
Wait.
then Zeus was like, okay.
Greek or Norse?
Well, the Greek gods
Greek,
were there.
I think the All-Father is more of just like overpowered entity, not Odin.
Yeah, he's like the god of the DC universe. I think.
Yes.
'Cause there is a guy who's the god of the DC universe, and he has a hat. Him
Yeah.
and the guy of the Marvel universe look very similar,
Yeah.
which is really cool. Oh, and Mr. Mixopiddlet comes in and fights literal Satan. It's kind of cool.
It's a really interesting. Comics are interesting.
It's very interesting.
Yes.
Get into comics sometime.
It's super cool. Search Comic Centrin. Yeah, go to Comic Centrin on YouTube. They have a lot of cool stuff.
Plug us back.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout
Shout us
guy.
out.
Him so many stuff.
Shout.
Yeah. Shout, let it all out. But yeah, that's my favorite comic series.
All right. Well, this is a good podcast. I think we're probably
Good place to stop.
coming to an end now.
Yeah, I highly recommend that.
I don't.
What?
Levi just
I mean-
somewhat recommends it.
If you know any,
Just like recommended.
if you know anything about DC,
Mildly
it's gonna
recommended.
like,
It's gonna throw you.
it's gonna.
And if
throw
you
for a
don't know
loop.
anything, it's gonna throw you.
Yeah,
Just no
because a
matter what.
lot of characters that are very
Well known.
very well known die, and
They
they're
die.
there, and they just super
And
personality.
then Flash is like, yo, I think I'm gonna like time travel.
and yeah, the Flash can. Did you not
Yeah,
know that?
you know, he's just
Yeah,
so
I mean-
he's so fast.
The Speed Force is a super cool thing too.
Yeah, the
Anyways.
Flash is fast.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Wow.
Uh,
Well,
Interesting.
A lot of side characters
fun
come
like
out.
The Flash.
fun like the Flash. Yeah. But leave a
And you're like,
comment.
"Oh,
Be like,
what?" No.
your podcast is amazing. Or if you think it sucks, tell us so we can get better.
Yeah, don't
if you
tell
think
us
it,
that.
if
It'll
you
hurt
think
our
it
feelings.
sucks, don't just say you suck. Like actually have
don't
constructive
say it behind
criticism.
our backs.
And
Like-
if you say it's good, then also say it's good because Benea's here. or
Say it's
something.
good because
No, that's
Yeah,
not
give
what-
us
your
actual
guests.
like.
Give us feedback. Leave a like.
Don't
Yeah,
just
Carly.
say this sucks.
Or
Tell
leave
us,
a
like,
dislike
yeah,
because either
frick
way
you.
it's engagement and it's good for the channel.
Yeah,
the video.
Carly.
Indeed.
And subscribe and go
Say yeah,
follow
Carly.
the Winky
Yeah,
Squid on
Carly.
Spotify and iTunes or whatever, and
Yeah.
follow Biscuit Studios on Instagram and Facebook.
And follow Levi on
Subscribe
Instagram.
to my Spotify channel at Imagine Dragons.
Yep, he's part of the group.
Kind of funny.
Well, that's gonna be it from us. So
Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Man, I hate our
They're
viewers.
the
They're kind of
worst.
bad.
They didn't even make it this far.
Yeah, wow. Nobody even knows this is here.
Is he,
I know
what if
it's
no
here.
one knows we do the bit at the end.